In this video, I just want to walk you through a really cool way that you can set up a newsletter smart list so that when you're sending out your newsletter each week or each month, whatever the case may be, you can do it quickly and easily, and you can always make sure that smart list is up to date. So the way that we're going to do this is start by creating a custom field. So jump into settings and then custom fields, and we're going to create a checkbox field. In this example, we're using the GSP newsletter field, and I've just put one option which says subscribe to GSP newsletter. So once you're done, you can save that. Now in the next window here, what you're going to see is, for example, when somebody starts a trial with Gold Star, as they move through that process, we have this subscribe to GSP newsletter. Now, this is automatically updating the custom field that we just created to check it and say subscribe to GSP newsletter. So inside of a workflow, whether you are selling something or someone's filling out a form, whatever the case may be, if you want them added to your newsletter, then you would use this action step. So the action step is update contact field, and then it's going to be update field data. Then you're going to go looking for that field that we just created in the last step, and you're going to choose the yes action. And then you're going to click on save. From there, we're going to come in and create a newsletter smart list. And the filter for this is then going to be that field that we mentioned earlier. So GSP newsletter is subscribe to GSP newsletter. So you're saying when this field contains this information, put them into this smart list. So then we have the smart list up the top here. The last step of that is when you are sending out a newsletter, whether you're sending it now or you're scheduling it, you can say recipient send to smart list newsletter. So hopefully that will help. Of course, if you wanted to, you could also add a trigger link that would remove them from the newsletter. So for example, if we have a look at the Gold Star newsletter template, here we have click here to instantly unsubscribe. Now this is to unsubscribe them from this list. And what we have set up is a trigger link. To do that, we're going to start by setting up a single page which the user will go to when they click that unsubscribe. Then we're going to go into marketing. So marketing in the main menu, we're going to go into trigger links, and we're going to create a new trigger link. We're going to take the URL of this page and we're going to pop it in here. Then we're going to start a workflow that is activated with the trigger link clicked trigger. So in here, I've said when the trigger link is clicked, and this is the trigger link that we just created, then we're going to add an action that says remove GSP newsletter subscription. So this is essentially the reverse of what we did earlier. So this time, instead of saying update field data, we're going to say clear field data. And so then that's going to clear that checkbox, which means in the smart list, that checkbox is no longer ticked, which means they're automatically not part of that smart list. Finally, to add the trigger link to the bottom of your newsletter, simply come in and create a footer area. And inside of that, you're going to enter the text that you want displayed. So for example, here we have click here to instantly unsubscribe. Then what we're going to do is move down a line or two and click on trigger links and find the trigger link that you want to use. So we've got newsletter unsubscribe. We're then going to copy this. We're then going to click on cut, and then we're going to highlight this text and click on the link icon. You're going to paste that in here and click on save, and that then becomes a clickable link. When somebody clicks on this link, it will automatically trigger the workflow and unsubscribe them from that list. If you have any questions about this, by all means, jump into the Facebook group and ask. But this is a great way to quickly and easily create a newsletter smart list. So no matter where people are coming from, you can choose when to put them onto that smart list. So when you're sending out a newsletter, you can do so quickly and easily to the right people.